Vicky Myers has been flooded with the same messages by fans as she sent them a message after getting a major boost. Coronation Street star Vicky Myers has been flooded with the same messages by fans as she sent them a thank you message after getting a major boost. The actress is best known for playing DS Lisa Swain in the ITV soap. She made her debut in the role back in 2021, with the character then just known simply as DS Swain. It's in the past year or so that Vicky's much-loved character has grown, having been confirmed as a Weatherfield regular back in March 2024. Now Vicky has shared her delight after receiving not one, but two nominations for Best Actress and Best Partnership with Carla Connor co-star Allison King at the Inside Soap Awards 2025. The nominees were revealed this week, and the ceremony will celebrate another year in soap with 15 awards up for grabs, including Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Villain, Best Comedy Performance, and the return of Best Exit. With fans sharing the exciting news on X, formerly known as Twitter, Vicky shared, "Incredibly proud and delighted to be nominated for Best Actress and Best Partnership. Thank you at Inside Soap Mag. Thank you for your kind words and unwavering support." And fans rushed to respond. At Swarlock said, "Your talent lights up every scene, and you inspire us all. You will always have our unwavering support, both on and off the screen. Keep shining." Eva Suki commented, "So deserved and congratulations on the nominations. I voted for you both and yourself for Best Actress and Heather Peace for Soap Superstar." At Maya Gopaldas _wrote, "You deserve it. Your acting is masterclass. Your work ethics, second to none. To the time you devote to us fans, nobody deserves it more. And the partnership to go bring him home." At Ginalab2 replied, "You deserve all. You get nominated for Vicky. So proud of you. I hope you, Ali Corey, and everyone else in Corey cast nominated do well at these awards. It's time for you and the Corey cast to shine." Axios Buckley added, So deserving and so needed. Huge congratulations." Meanwhile, Corey fans may be aware that Lisa wasn't Vicky's first time ever to appear in Corey. Her first role was as a nurse in Corey in 1998. She acted alongside Denise Welch, who played Natalie Horrocks, and Philip Middlemiss whilst filming DeBarn's death scenes in what was a walk-on role. She then later played the driver who came to the rescue after Tyrone and Molly Dobbs had been in a car accident up in the hills. "I have been in Coronation Street twice before, and the second time I didn't audition. Somebody else was injured, and they needed somebody to drive the car," she revealed on Corey and Emmerdale's joint video podcast, Off Script, with hosts Kelvin and Liz Fletcher. Vicky went on to explain that when the role of Lisa came up, the character was simply just DS Swain as she led the police investigation into the hat crime assaults on Nina Lucas and her boyfriend Seb Franklin, which led to the latter's death, and the rest, as they say, is history. It might surprise some fans to learn that Vicky's introduction to Coronation Street was relatively recent. Although her very first appearance on the Cobbles dated back to a minor walk-on in 1998, she did not become a true Weatherfield fixture until March 2024, when DS Swain was promoted from guest investigator to a full-time regular. At the time of her debut, credited simply as DS Swain, the character's sole purpose was to lead the police inquiry into the chilling hat crime assaults on Nina Lucas, Molly Gallagher, and her then-boyfriend Seb Franklin, Harry Vicinoni. The attacks culminated in Seb's tragic on-screen death, a storyline that garnered widespread attention for its harrowing depiction of hate crime. In those early episodes, Vicky Swain was formidable yet fair, sketching out the line between professional duty and personal empathy with a subtlety that immediately resonated with viewers. As the investigation deepened, moving from crime scene reconstructions to delicate witness interviews, her authority felt earned rather than imposed. Once producers confirmed the now iconic detective as a permanent figure in Weatherfield, the scaffolding was in place for Vicky to explore Swain's backstory, motivations, and vulnerabilities in greater detail. The Inside Soap Awards, now in their 25th year, represent one of the UK television industry's most prestigious accolades, with categories spanning everything from Best Actor and Best Villain to Best Comedy Performance and Best Exit. This year's ceremony, scheduled for September 2025, will see 15 awards handed out based on a combination of industry judging panels and public voting, placing a premium on both craft and popularity. Being recognized for Best Actress signals that Vicky's peers and the soap-watching public alike have taken note of her sustained excellence over the past year. Meanwhile, the Best Partnership nod, shared with Alison King, pays tribute to the electric on-screen chemistry between D.S. Swain and the formidable Carla Connor. Their professional relationship, which began with mutual suspicion and ideological clashes, has evolved into one of conditional respect. Two strong women who, despite different approaches to justice and business, find common cause when Weatherfield's welfare is at stake. It would be remiss to talk about Vicky's inside soap nominations without delving into the partnership that has become a firm fan favorite. D.S. Swain's first scene with Alison King's business magnate turned entrepreneur Carla Connor involved a terse exchange over a missing persons report, one that threatened to expose a corner of Weatherfield's underbelly. Over subsequent episodes, the duo's initially adversarial communications have given way to an unlikely camaraderie, underpinned by equal parts mutual admiration and professional courtesy. In one particularly memorable exchange this spring, Carla defended Swain's methods to a panel of Weatherfield citizens, arguing that not all heroes wear badges. Swain, uncharacteristically at a loss for words, was left blinking at Carla's rare display of defender role. Fans lauded the scene across social media, one writing, "You can almost feel the respect crackling between them. Pure gold on screen." Moments like these have cemented the partnership's status as one of the show's standout storylines of 2024 to 25. In interviews leading up to the award nominations, Vicky Myers has been refreshingly candid about her own experience inhabiting the role of D.S. Swain. On the Off Script podcast, hosted jointly by Coronation Street and Emmerdale alumni Kelvin Fletcher and Liz Dawn Fletcher, she revealed that her first forays onto the cobbles were in very different capacities. "I have been in Coronation Street twice before," Vicky laughed, recalling her 1998 walk-on as a nurse involved in DeBarnes, Philip Middlemas' tragic death scene. "The second time, I didn't even audition," she continued. "Somebody else got injured last minute, and they needed someone to drive the car after Tyrone Dobbs, Alan Halsall, and Molly Dobbs, Vicky Binns, crashed up in the hills. It was the quickest turnaround I've ever done. One day, I'm a random driver. The next, I'm D.S. Swain leading a homicide investigation." These anecdotes underscore the serendipitous nature of soap opera casting, where chance encounters can blossom into franchise-defining roles. It also highlights Vicky's versatility as an actress, capable of slipping into everything from ensemble hospital scenes to the nuanced pressures of detective work. To fully appreciate the weight of Vicky's performance, it helps to remember the gravity of the storyline that brought D.S. Swain to Weatherfield. When Nina Lucas, already established as one of Coronation Street's most complex young characters, became the target of a vicious hate crime attack, the show embarked on one of its most socially conscious arcs in recent years. From the first striking image of Mrs. Lucas cowering in her shop doorway to the eventual courtroom scenes, viewers witnessed an unflinching portrayal of bigotry and its fallout. D.S. Swain's role evolved from by-the-book procedural officer to empathic advocate, a progression that was conveyed largely through Vicky's nuanced body language and vocal undertones. When Nena struggled to press charges out of fear for her safety, Swain's calm insistence that no victim should face their attacker alone resonated deeply with audiences. It was performances like these that likely propelled Vicky into Best Actress contention, an acknowledgement of her ability to humanize even the most procedural aspects of police work. The dual nominations for Vicky Myers arrive at an exciting time for Coronation Street. The show is in the midst of celebrating its 65th anniversary, a milestone that has been marked both on screen, with retrospective cameos and nods to classic storylines, and off-screen through special documentaries and fan events. Bringing in a strong female detective as a regular cast member demonstrates the series' commitment to evolving with the times, introducing new perspectives while maintaining its trademark blend of kitchen sink drama and affectionate community portraiture. Furthermore, Vicky's recognition adds momentum to the show's emphasis on high-stakes storylines with real-world relevance. From domestic abuse and mental health to the aftermath of hate crimes, Coronation Street has consistently woven social issues into its narrative tapestry. D.S. Swain's presence underscores this ethos, reminding viewers that the cobbles of Weatherfield are as much about community resilience as they are about the defining personal dramas of the residents.